question. Yes, Jonathan, let's kick it off.
ABC, great win. Noticeable the amount of force in the match, first and second half, especially at the end, up 2-0. Is there anything that you saw in the team and you kind of emphasized prior to the game to drive that level of effort?
Yeah, we spoke about what it takes to win in the NWSL, and it takes winning duels, it takes being the aggressor, it takes being on the front foot, and we wanted to be on the front foot tonight, and I thought we were. I thought we pressed well, I thought we won the ball well. The counter-attack goal was exactly what we knew we could do. Great ball by Jaedyn, great finish by Max. So really pleased with the response because we could have been dejected tonight. Obviously, there was quite a lot of changes again to the team, but I thought the team responded brilliantly.
Yes.
With Jaedyn Shaw's performance in that creative role, it seems like she has a lot of freedom. What type of direction do you give her in terms of what she can do in that space, or is it a free form for her?
Yeah, I think obviously when she's playing in that 10 role, we want her to kind of execute in between lines and work between pockets, because we know that when she can get faced in front of a back four, with the ability that we've got to get in behind, she can hurt teams. She's got to do a job out of possession. She knows that, and she does it. I thought she done it well tonight at times, but I thought what she was able to do to pick up the ball, like that's her. I think her uniqueness in her game is her ability to play a through ball with quality and the right accuracy and speed. She's one of the best at it.
And then just, obviously also paired up with Mackenzie Doniak, though she's going through a good moment right now. Is that based on, do you think, the evidence coming out of the training, or just the fact that she's getting the opportunities to be on the end of those balls?
I think a bit of both. I think the players work hard every day to be able to go out there and put in a performance, and they're disappointed when they don't. And obviously, Mackenzie's an incredible game changer. When she comes into the game, she always makes an impact, and I thought she had a brilliant impact tonight, and obviously really calm, composed finish. So I think we have players that can change games. We have players that can start and wear the opponent down, and the luxury is being able to kind of tinker with that from game to game.
Can you talk a little bit more about Jaedyn Shaw? She's been not starting these last few games, but she starts today and then also still able to create very late in that moment. What does it mean to have a player like that?
I think tonight it was positive that we were able to push her a little bit longer physically in terms of capacity. She went a little bit longer and she was on the pitch to be able to create in that moment. She's a creative player, so if we can get her in the right areas, we know that we can hurt opponents, but we've also got to have people that are willing to run behind. I think we've lacked that in games previously, but tonight we certainly didn't lack that, and I thought our defensive shape actually helped our offence tonight. So it's something that we'll build on for Sunday. I think she's a quality player. You could tell with the types of deliveries she can put in. I think we can get her the ball a little bit more. I thought in the first half we could have switched play and got her on the ball 1v1 a little bit more, but she's a quality player. She's got to get a little bit more connections with the team. She's got to get understanding everybody's game and relationships, and that takes time. But I was really pleased with her performance tonight.
Justine.
Starting lineup today was just over 24 years her average age. Can you just talk about the step up of 3 games in almost 7 days, and kind of what that looks like, and kind of that next player up mentality, but also just the youngness of the starting lineup today?
Yeah, I think it was youthful. I was aware of that. Obviously, putting Kimmy in kind of brings that age down again as well. But I believe in young players. I invest in young players. I want to give them opportunities when the time's right. And I said to the team at the end, I think my proudest thing tonight was that Sierra Enge's waited 4 months since the start of pre-season for that moment, and stepped up and stepped in incredibly well, and had big moments, big headers, big tackles, and I'm just so pleased for her. And that just shows, I think, the mentality of the player and the strength of the squad and the characters that we've got. It's amazing for the future of the club, the youthness in the team. That's going to continue to grow and get stronger. But you need experience in there too. And I think Dali Colaprico gave us a solid foundation today with what she was able to do. Kaylin was really smart and sensible in goal and played into the right areas. And Kira obviously gave us that experience up front. So I think having those players, and I thought Kristen Westphal coming into the game tonight was excellent. And pairing her next to Sierra was a really conscious decision. So yeah, just generally really pleased with the performance.
With a decisive win like tonight, do you sense that this is a momentum shift in the season?
I thought that against Bay. So I think it's about consistency now. We've got to go back-to-back wins before we can talk about any sort of shift in season. It's now about recovering the players really well, making sure that we, get the right detail in the right ways over the next couple of days, because we're playing against a very good Gotham team here on Sunday, who have just obviously come off the back of a win too. So, we need to make sure that we're recovered, we go again. We need that same fight, that same desire, that same pressing, and the same ability to win duels and defend the box, and we'll have a chance to win again on Sunday.
One more? Anyone? Cool.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Come on, you.
No, I'm putting my toenails down. It's disgusting. No one needs to see that.
Crop the shots.
Y'all, I swear if I see my toes on the internet, all of y'all are fired.
Okay.
Anyways.
Anyway, now to questions about the game. Anyone want to kick it off? Yes, Jonathan, go ahead.
Can you walk us through that goal? You looked like you had ice in your veins. What was going through your mind?
On the penalty? I mean, I've been working on penalties after every training pretty much with Kira, so I felt pretty comfortable doing it. Obviously, it was my first professional penalty, so that was very nerve-wracking, but yeah, I was really confident up there actually.
Sierra, stepping up after a long season and knowing that this is going to be your moment to come into the starting lineup, what kind of preparation were you in mental state to come into this matchup and really perform, as Casey just stated, did exactly what you were supposed to and just be that leader in that moment?
Yeah, I think honestly all the credit goes to our team and our coaching staff. People were just excited for me to get a chance to play tonight, and I'm just super grateful. Honestly, I think people really wanted to win, and I was just glad that I could kind of come in and fight and help us get a win at home, which is always something we want to do.
Any more questions?
So
Yeah,
both
Joe.
of you, what was the mentality going into the game today? Your on-ball pressure just seemed to be at an 11. Was that something that the team discussed prior to the game? What was the reason for the intensity?
I mean, I think we're all tired of losing. We're all tired of, tying. Like, we want to win, and it's our standard to win, and that's all it really was. Like, we were extremely motivated to go out there and put in the work to win and get 3 points at home. So, I mean, I think that it was a great response from the last weekend. So, yeah, I mean, it's just something that we can build on going into Sunday.
Justine, Fred.
Can you guys just talk about the depth that kind of played in today? Average age was about 24 on the field today for San Diego.
Let's go.
Me and Kimmy
If you
really
take-
brought it
if-
down.
yeah, I was gonna say, well, if you take out Westfall and Jaedyn,
Yeah.
it's even lower. Can you just talk about, with 3 games in nearly 7 days, kind of what that means and being able to have the game changers on the bench, but also people kind of filling in and having the faith and trust to kind of build that 2-0 win today?
Yeah, I think honestly this is the deepest team I've ever been on. I think we say this all the time, but you look around the circle and you feel confident with any single person stepping up and playing a role, because we truly believe in every single player here. I think honestly it's kind of funny when people say our B team's out there, because I'm like, okay, I'll take our B team over anyone. And so yeah, I think it's just been awesome to see players step up and to see players get chances, and we're just hoping we can keep this momentum going and get another one at home soon in a couple days.
Jaedyn, first game, assist and a goal. What does that feel like, and does that kind of relieve any pressure you've been feeling to kind of get some wins on the books for the club?
I mean, honestly, I think my goal just like going into this game was just to impact the game and impact and make do what I need to do to like help the team win basically. And I guess today was a penalty and an assist, but I mean, I think that I really made sure that I tried to hone in on all the things that I focused on the last couple of weeks, and being able to like be on the field for a decent amount of time. Like, I made sure that I did what I needed to do to help the team win.
Yes,
Is there a mentality shift when you're starting versus coming off the bench? You've been coming off the bench last few games, but being able to start and also produce late in the match. What is the difference there?
I think you asked me this after Gold Cup. No, there's no like mentally like I just want to impact the team. I know my role and I want to make sure that I can be a good teammate and ultimately like we won the game. So I mean it doesn't matter if I'm starting, coming off the bench, not playing at all. Like we won and ultimately we got the 3 points and we're gonna continue to move forward.
Anyone else? Cool. All right. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank